Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything: action, horror, comedy, thriller, slice of life, rom-com, deep dark, bizarre animes. And you know what we are watching? We're watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3. We are on episode 16, and guess what? After 15 episodes, finally we have at least a more promising lead on where Dio is and what he's doing and what his powers are and whose allies are and what he's been doing probably for, I don't know, given 3 4 years since he's been alive. We have a very promising lead. If you haven't watched the last episode, we just defeated Enyaba, the old lady with the stand Justice. And by the way, if you want to check out that reaction, there's a link in the description for the playlist of JoJo and all the other animes that I've been watching. Hopefully, you'll enjoy it as well. But let's move. Let's make a move, guys. Let's make a move. It's been. I think it's been about a week or two. About a week or two since we've left from Japan to cure Jotaro's mom, along with Joseph, Kakyoin, Avdol, and Polnareff. And the party of five has lost one member up until this episode 15. We lost one member. We had crazy stands. We had stands that cannot be just simply punched, but and not exactly solid manifestations of their stand powers, but we still ended up defeating them. We still don't know what Jojo's stand power is and what his abilities are. He's just too overpowered with all the things in the stand. The hexagon which says what's your power, strength, and speed, and everything else. It's A in everything apart from range. That's how crazy overpowered Jotaro's stand is. He literally, as spoiler alert for the last episode, he literally sucked out Justice, a stand that's made up of pure clouds or mist or whatever you want to call it. He literally sucked it out. And if you don't have access to your stand, you ended up, what's it called, where you are congested. Oh, you're unable to breathe, so you pass out. And that's what happened to Enyaba, which is why we were able to capture her alive, and we probably will be able to get some information. As we don't know where Dio is exactly, what he's doing, and how many people we still have to defeat until we catch him. Lot of stuff to happen, guys. But let's watch episode 16 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 3, Stardust Crusaders. By the way, we should be in Pakistan by now, because that's the next location. Oh, we're traveling by a horse carriage. Nice. Oh, you're going to Karachi. Business center, guys. That's what it is. Business center. It's a port. The lovers, a whole horse ran with our car. That's why we don't have a car. We have a carriage. That's a beautiful carriage. Oh, just by looking at the guy outside, it looks like a stand user. Yep. Oh, what? You have to haggle? Yep. Oh, the prices are absurd for foreigners. All right. Go for 10% of it. Yeah, you have to laugh it out loud. Whoever makes the first prize loses. Yep. I guarantee you he's still making profit on 250. Go 2% more. Oh wow. That's much better. Nope. How many did you even get? Yeah, no. He sells like exactly. Oh shit. Oh, um, what? Are you afraid of her? Is that a stand user? What did I say? Dude. Oh, whoa! What the hell? How? And if you can target any but why couldn't you target other guys? Like enemies are so stupid. Damn. You don't have to feel sorry for her anyway, Polnareff. She just tried to kill you. Dan. Steely Dan. Alright, he's got a cool vibe to him at least. Is it really that hard to believe? Ew. At times like this, JoJo becomes too bizarre and too weird to even watch. Yep, sun is their weakness. Alright. Let's go back to haggling lessons. Haggling 101. Whatever he says, whatever price he makes, right? Before you even go to a store, I would just first look around. Because, guys, in places like this where you can actually think you can haggle, there are tricks, as they mentioned, but this is just based on my experience that I'm saying, right? Let's say you enter a shop and that's for a t-shirt and the price that you think is good is 100, right? If you bother to look around, there are some places which sell at fixed rate, but they sell at like extreme cheap things, and they could be selling the same stuff for 80 or 60 or 50, right? And well, you want it for 100, and they are charging you like 700, 800, and then this is where the actual negotiation happens. But go around, look around first. No matter what you find that is actually worth buying, wherever you find it, have a look around because there's literally other shops that will sell you the same stuff for much cheaper than where you wanted to buy. Just saying, and that's only if you want to do it. There are some people who are like, I don't care, money. Here's what do you want to sell it for? So what do you want to sell it for? 1,000? That's fine. I'll take 1,000. But just saying, there are ways to get the prices down. And trust me, if you're a foreigner visiting places like this, India, Africa, or Pakistan, or other places where it's basically flea market site, this is how you do it stuff. And trust me, it won't be considered rude. If you, it actually shows that you've been here long enough to know that this is a scam, and you wouldn't be willing to pay for it. That's my take. But in the end, you'll end up paying more anyway. So a good pointer would be to take somebody who's local with you just to showcase that you are here with a local. And in that way, let's say they were going to ask you for 1,000, they might not. They might ask you just for 500, and then it will be like, oh, 500 is even too. So the negotiation starts way below than it's expected to. That's one. Also, whoever gives out the first price loses, because technically, imagine this thing, right? Jotaro, sorry, not Jotaro, Joseph asks for 100 for one doner kebab. He sells 150. He sells five for 150. Who put the price on it? Jotaro was willing to give 100 for one kebab. He could have bought five for 50 more. So, just saying. Even if it feels absurd, say it. Because that goes to show, like, bro, it's an edible thing. That's how it should be priced. In any case. Okay. Another thing is, this has been the constant theme all over, but no matter where you go, where our guys end up, any person they end up actually meeting and talking to is a stand user. So at this point, yes, Jotaro is always on guard, but everybody else should always think that no matter who they're going to meet, A is going to be a stand user and is trying to kill them, and that's what's going to happen. Now, Enyaba immediately recognized him, saying he's one of the guys, minions of Dio, but it's as if she was surprised that Dio actually thinks of her, that she won't talk, or Dio actually thinks something of her. Because how many times have we said in last two episodes that Dio doesn't care about anybody apart from himself? That's literally the main point of Dio being selfish. You can actually see it in him. That's literally who he is. So anybody who's working for Dio should just assume that Dio doesn't trust him and has done something for them, or actually can kill them anytime they want. Or he might even have like given him the wrong information or anything like that. But that's just how good Dio is, and that's a great characteristic for a villain, for an antagonist. Again, Jotaro knows he is a vampire. Sorry, not Jotaro. Joseph knows he's a vampire, so he should also assume that we're gonna be fighting in nighttime, guys. We're not gonna be fighting in daytime. Dio has not conquered Sun, and there's only one person who did, and Joseph actually did beat him. So he knows how to beat these people, how to beat vampires. So he knows that what their weakness is, and we just have to assume that we're gonna fight Dio in the nighttime. I'm willing to bet anything, anything. I'll rewatch it with you guys again, just to prove you that Dio's fight is not going to be a daytime fight. It's going to be a nighttime fight for sure, and it's solely because he's a vampire. Like that's what all JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is all about. Now, new guy, Enyaba was the one who's had other people, seven of them, seven great stand users, strong stand users, all of them defeated except for Holos, including Enyaba. So now it's Dio's turn. So all of these people carefully would have been selected by Dio. So let's find out how strong they are. Dan Steele just grew it. You are right. Yeah, Joseph is the only person who thinks rationally, and in this case is okay. Is she gonna betray him? Ugh, still trust him. Oh, what kind of a laugh is that? Oh, he doesn't even care. He just sit and drink tea. Nice. It's 4v1. Mr. Steel, can you fight them? First person to die, Kakyoin. Just too arrogant and doesn't know how to use his powers. Okay. Now, why is he called Dan of Steel? Oh, whoa! What did he do? Of course, he did something to Joseph. Damn. Joseph took a straight on punch by Star Platinum and is still standing. Wow. Free money. Oh. So does nothing happen to him or does okay. That's awesome. Oh, it's a small stand that's inside Joe. Oh wow. Oh wow. You know what I'm thinking? This is exactly the case for Kakyoin to do something about. And we have not seen him in action for a long time. That we can take care of. Ugh. Oh, dude. Ugh. But with the proper user, hey. All right, finally, one smart stand user. Some stand users were actually smart up here in front of us. I've said it again. Kakyoin has done nothing, quite literally nothing in this whole entire journey from Japan to Pakistan, Karachi. Kakyoin has done almost nothing except for like 2 episodes where he saved um, Jotaro's mom, and then that's about it. What was the other one? But yeah, that's about it. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything, quite literally. In fact, uh, he ended up being a scapegoat or not scapegoat. He ended up being a victim of Yellow Temperance, and Jotaro had to fight him, right? So, in thinking that he is actually Kakyoin and might end up killing him, but dude, he's done nothing. This guy stand, he says, is a weak stand. So, hey, it's just like written everywhere that Kakyoin stand just goes inside Joseph and gets him out, fights him there if needed, and it's a weak stand, so it might actually end up winning and get the flesh out even. And if that's not possible, Jotaro stand can actually Star Platinum can actually take out the bud from Joseph's body easily, easily. This is it irritates me that there are people in our party that can do stuff and doing nothing. Like honestly, most of the stands could be defeated by Kakyoin. If I had Kakyoin's ability, or if you guys had Kakyoin's ability, tell me what you would do different. Because this is actually annoying as frick. Oh, so all we have to do is keep him safe. He's gonna beat himself. Yeah. As delicate as a flower. Your balls. Now what happens? What happens if you give him anesthetic and then oh okay. Dude, is this not the point where you actually use Hamon? I don't know. Why would you even take it? Just block it with your stand. Or is that not the case? Come on, Joseph. I'm on power. Oh, we're getting out of the range. I believe he has a very high range. Kilometers, really. Oh, the moment something happens, the moment that stand is defeated, you are done, Dan. What's he doing? Pakistan has TVs. Yup. How? Ugh. Two? How? Okay. Ah, all right. 2v1? Dude, what the hell? We didn't even know this thing was possible. So, if they can reduce it, shrink it, they can also make it bigger, right? How 15 episodes in, we are getting new information on stands. We know nothing. We know nothing about stands. We don't know how they are born. We don't know who survives or how they survive. We don't know how do they get their powers, like how do they get the abilities from? Is there something related to their upbringing, their just normal abilities? We have their willpower, their imagination. I don't know how, but how do they get stand abilities? And can they have like, are they able to evolve? Like, let's say you have ability A, and then can you stack it up on another like ability B, like A1 or A2, or get more powerful, get less powerful? We know nothing about stands, and I just realized that. Like, when are they gonna be like, this is what stands are, this is how they're born, this is who can get stands, and this is why they have disabilities. Is that supposed to be explained at any given point? Is the author going to bother? Even if he doesn't, it's still an amazing power to just, it's like, the more you don't explain it, the more it's like you can do anything with it. You can get smaller, you can probably get bigger, you can make it into different shapes. You don't have to be in the shape of a human being, they can be a shape of anything. Boat, car, maybe. Oh, dude, you are making a mistake. Oh, Dude, you will regret this. Oh, wow. Oh, you're gonna regret this, brother. You won't be of steel anymore. Oh, I can just see it coming. Oh, did they come out? Oh, they are already in. Oh, live operation. Stands can become cellular. That's amazing. Just look at JoJo. He is so gonna regret this. I am just so curious to find out what Jotaro is gonna do to him. It won't just be simple punching, right? 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 If I was Jotaro, what I would do is I would beat him up the same way that he actually did beat himself up, like with the broom, then with the bridge. Actually, if you can make him of steel, elongate him, or massage him, something like that. I don't know, but that's just something that I'm thinking. That's kind of cool that you can just shrink your strands to cellular levels. And how do you even know then? Like, if your stand is that small, just yeah, he just said that it uses a lot of stand power and it's kind of exhausting. But in a battle of where the opponent doesn't know that you are stand user or not, or you're meeting an enemy face to face for the first time, use it like that, right? And that would be just so surprising because they would never even see the stand coming in and beating them up. That's just how it goes. You can have two or three stands combined work for them. Imagine Jotaro stand doing that. It's so powerful it can destroy anybody from the inside. Oh, I don't know. Do they just figure it out on the go, or do they like know all this stuff and then still able to do it? Because Jotaro was able to do the same thing with elongating his fingers, so maybe that's not even their ability anymore. That's just how you manifest your stand. That's crazy. Well, that's what it is. We don't know anything about stands. There's so much more to find out, and looks like we Dan Steele is in for a crazy bout against Jotaro 1v1, and he's gonna be used up like a rag doll. Anyway, that was it. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about today's episode. Dan Steele, his stand lovers. What do you think about Dio, and what do you think his powers are? And of course, how our team is going to defeat him. So let me know all about that in the comments, and we will see you for the next one. Until then, bye bye.